MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Chris Sale will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Randy Arozarena stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. On the ground to the left side. Devers has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Rich Hill is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Margot's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Struck him out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Rafael Devers would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nothing in the Boston first. We played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Lau is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Michael Brasso. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Joey.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Brissot on third. Meadows is over at second with 1 down in the inning.
The 2021 American National League Division Series games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Green Bay 2021.
He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0 home. It is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fouled away. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, PK Hernandez.
Now here's the pitch.
The series is now tied at 2-2 between C3 Atlanta Braves and C2 Milwaukee Brewers in the 2021 National League Division Series C.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball. Count 2-1.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The first baseman, number 2.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Verdugo is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit in the air to right field. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
The 2021 National League Division Series Game 5 matchup will be coming up next. Seed 2 Milwaukee Brewers, Seed 3 Atlanta Braves.
Now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
And the pitch.
Oh, one's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball left outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
The series is now tied at 2-2 between Seed 3 Atlanta Braves and Seed 2 Milwaukee Brewers in the 2021 National League Division Series C.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Stretch. Here's the pitch. Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dealer. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
The Houston Astros win Series 3-1 over Chicago White Sox to move on to the 2021 American League Championship Series Season 5.
Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
That misses 1-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 down, runners at first and second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meadows has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2-2 the count. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2-2 count. Here it comes.
The Los Angeles Dodgers win Series 3-0 over San Francisco Giants to move on to the 2021 National League Championship Series Season 5.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Michael Brasso. As a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Wendell, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
So here's Mike Zunino. And he lays off there, 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a chopper to the left side. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman.
Now the pitch.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready now, Michael Chavis. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Rays, the shortstop, Greg Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot, he went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
To first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Yandy Diaz. No hits to this point. Now here's the pitch. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Renfroe, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. From the belt, the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air to center field. Margot's under it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner at second here with one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, Randy Arozarena. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Check on first by Sale. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Full count still. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So stepping in, Michael Brasso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. First and second here with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate, Austin Meadows, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base.
Now batting.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Eduardo Rodriguez is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Rodriguez.
Joey Wendell will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Rodriguez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set, now the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is wild, and the inning will continue. And on the error, a run is going to score.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Greg Jones. From the stretch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 Boston error, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-1. Chris Archer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Chris Archer.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Archer playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here's the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's right there, and there's out number 2. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it one away. Digging in now, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. He's set, and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. Turned on down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Michael Brasso. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you deal with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he puts it on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays lead it 5-1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Michael Chavis.
The designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Alex Verdugo. Ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Margot on his horse. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 5-1. Matt Andriese has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
In now, Joey Wendell, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
Count.
2-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Jones. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bogaerts over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Manuel Margot. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Tampa. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the first
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's
hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And this throw gets away from him.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
1 out and a runner on second base. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Rays are in front, 5-2.
leading off the Tampa Bay.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 2-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfro is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Josh Taylor enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Michael Brasso will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
The count is 2-1.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Rays 6 and the Red Sox 2. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Count 1-0.
And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, a diving stop. And that is going to do it. The Rays are off to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Hill. The loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.